So okay guys, now we are going to understand module 9, RAG, Retrieval Augmentation Generation. Okay, so RAG means Retrieval Augmentation Generation. It helps AI answer using your own data. Okay, so generally AI answer from its training data, but with RAG AI first search your data, then give answer using the data. Okay, so these are, this is the diagram. Okay, we are going to follow this diagram here. Okay, first user. Okay, when user ask the question here, when user ask the question, first system receive it. Okay, and then this question goes to the retriever here. Okay, which work like a smart search engine. It does not guess anything, it only search in store database. Okay, in store data. Okay, it is going to search in a store data, or we use here files, that is our vector db. Okay, so we have user question and user ask the question here, and this question goes here into the retrieval. Okay, this is the smart retrieval. Okay, it, which work like a smart search engine. It does not guessing anything, it only search data here inside the vector database. Okay, and then the retriever find the most relevant. Here retriever find the most relevant chunk. Okay, retrieval find the most relevant text species here, text species or text chunks. Okay, text species or relevant text chunk. Okay, okay, to the question. So retriever find the most relevant chunk related to the question. Okay, and then LLM read the context and understand the question together. Okay, LLM read here context and understand the question together. Okay, and finally it generate a clear and correct answer based on the information. Okay, first we have user question, then user question goes here in retrieval is like a smart search engine. Okay, it is going to search here in a vector database and find the relevant text of chunk, and then LLM understand this context and answer and question. Okay, and then generate the final answer. That's it guys, this is just RAG pipeline. Okay, so here retrieve augmentation generation. Okay, it means we first find the relevant document and then we send them to the LLM and generate the answer. Okay, so I'm going to install pip install LangChain community, LangChain community and LangChain grok 5 CPU. This one for vector database, that is files. I'm going to use files. Okay, sentence transform. So here guys, you can see here I have this Hugging Face like a, this is a open source platform. Okay, so we can use this model for embedding. Okay, this model for embedding. So here inside this I'm going to use this model. Okay, so here I'm going to import from .env. I'm going to import load.env. Okay, so what does it mean? 1 minute. So here from .env import .env, load the variable from the env file. Okay, I have this env file, I'm going to load this. Okay, API key with the help of this. Import OS means allow access to the system environment variable. Okay, and with the help of this load underscore .env actually load the env file into the environment, into the system. Okay, and this is the API key variable. Inside this we have, okay, inside this we have this one grok API key. Okay, and now OS, I use os.getEnv, I pass the grok API key and print the API key loaded. Okay, so after installing this you need to click here like this. Okay, and you need to click here. Okay, hit shift plus enter button. Okay, so it say API is loaded. Now I'm doing embedding here. Okay, embedding. So from Hugging Face I'm going to import okay, so here you can see from LangChain underscore Hugging Face I'm going to import Hugging Face embedding. Okay guys, so I'm going to use this embedding from Hugging Face. Where is it? This one sentence transform. This is the embedding model guys. Okay, it is going to convert our text into a numeric format. Okay, or vector form. Okay, so embedding equals to I use Hugging Face embedding and model name sentence transform almin. Okay, so this is the model name and print the embedding is ready. Okay guys, now I'm going to load our data. Okay, so here I'm going to copy from here. I'm going to load our own data. Okay, so this is the text. LangChain is a framework for building LLM application. It was created by Harrison Chess. It helps in building AI app quickly. Okay, okay, okay. So here I'm going to import text loader from LangChain underscore community document underscore loader. So with the help of this, I'm going to use text loader. It will help to load the text load text document. Okay, so here you can see here. Okay, so this one is sample text data we want to use in this rack. Okay, and this is the tool that convert file into the LangChain document format. Okay, and this one with open sample.txt as f. Okay, so here I'm going to create a file and save text inside it. Okay, so हमने एक sample.txt नाम की एक फाइल बनाई, उसको एज अ राइट हमने एक sample.txt फाइल बनाई उसको, और उसमें हमने ये टेक्स्ट डाल दिया, दिस वन. Okay, so I have created one file and save the text inside this. Okay, f.write text. Okay, now I'm going to load this file. Okay, loader equals to text load. With the help of this, I'm going to load this file. Okay, so load file into a LangChain loader. Okay, and then doc equals to loader dot load, convert file into document object. Okay, document equals to loader dot load, so it is going to convert file into document object. Okay, and print, it is going to print actual text inside the document. Okay, here actual text inside the document, zero document. Okay, first document, we have only one document. Okay, so LangChain is a framework for building a LLM application. It is giving us this, and it was created by Harrison Chess, and it helped in building AI app. Okay, now we are going to split a text. Okay, so I'm going to use code. Okay, text splitter. So you can see here I use recursive text splitter. It is going to split the text. So I from LangChain underscore text underscore splitter, I'm going to use text recursive character text splitter. Import the tool to break big text into a small chunks. Okay, so this will break big text into small chunks. Okay, and here I use this line, splitter equals to character text splitter, this one. I pass here chunk size is 100. Okay, each chunk will have maximum 100 character. ठीक है, 100 कैरेक्टर से हमें, जैसे कि हमारे पास बहुत लंबा पैराग्राफ, इफ़ वी हैव लॉन्ग पैराग्राफ. ओके, और उसमें हम 100 करके ले लेते हैं. 100 एक बारी में ले लिया, दूसरी बारी में 100 ले लिया, तीसरी बारी में 100, ऐसे मल्टीपल टाइम आप 100 करके ले लो. सो ईच चंक विल हैव मैक्सिमम 100 कैरेक्टर एंड ओवरलैपिंग इक्वल्स टू 20. ओके, सो ओवरलैपिंग मीन्स लाइक हमारे पास कोई चंक है, मान लो ये हमारा चंक है, इसमें 4 वर्ड है. ठीक है, लेकिन नेक्स्ट टाइम में हम 2 पीछे से लेंगे, 20% ले लेंगे और इसको ऐसे पढ़ लेंगे. ठीक है, मतलब 20% ऑफ जो प्रीवियस वाला रहेगा उसको बोलेंगे ओवरलैप. ठीक है, तो now we have one variable chunk equals to splitter dot split underscore document. Okay, here I pass this document. Okay, this document. So you can see here I have this sample.txt. Okay, I already load this one. Inside this we have this content. तो यहाँ पर मैंने जो भी लिखा था ना वो सब इस फाइल में आ गया sample.txt में. ठीक है, तो sample.txt में, तो उसी के डॉक्यूमेंट को मैंने यहाँ पर लोड कर लिया, सॉरी यहाँ पर लोड किया था, एंड देन उसने उसका डेटा प्रिंट किया था. ओके, नाउ chunk equals to splitter dot split underscore document and docs. Okay, so it split document into small multiple pieces. Okay, split document into multiple small pieces. Okay, then it is going to print length of chunk. Okay, print how many chunk we were created. Okay, it is saying 2. हमने 100 के लिए थे, एक चंक में 100 कैरेक्टर, तो मतलब 200 होंगे, तो इसने 2 चंक क्रिएट करे. ओके, नाउ वी हैव वेक्टर स्टोर. तो हमने एक वेक्टर स्टोर बनाया था. आई एम गोइंग टू यूज फाइल्स. फाइल इज अ वेक्टर db. ओके, so here you can see files. Okay, so I'm going to import files from LangChain underscore community vector store. Okay, so this is the vector db. Okay, vector store equals to files dot from document. I pass here chunk. Okay, because we are going to store this chunk in a vector database in the form of vector. Okay, so I also pass here embedding. Okay, with the help of this embedding, this chunk convert into a vectors. Okay, and then print the vector db is created. हमने vector db के अंदर chunk पास की और embedding पास की. ठीक है, with the help of this it will convert into a vectors. Okay, so we convert text chunk into a vector numbers and store them into a file so we can search similar content quickly. Okay, so file equals to memory system for AI that store embedding and allow fast searching. Okay, now we use retriever. Okay, so retriever equals to vector store and dot as retriever. Okay, so convert files vector store into a retriever. Okay, convert files vector store into a retriever. Okay, so retriever equals to vector store dot as a retriever. Okay, and document equals to retriever invoke. Okay, so यहाँ पर हमें कुछ आंसर रिट्रीव हुए from vector database. Okay, so I'm creating one very well, and with the help of retriever जो भी हमें चीज़ें यहाँ पर retrieve हुई. Okay, with the help of retriever's output I'm going to ask who created LangChain. Okay, so here take your question, this one here. Okay, and convert into a embedding. Again we are going to convert this into a embedding internally. Okay guys, and search similar vector in a files in this. Okay, it is going to search similar vector in a file internally and return the most relevant document here. Okay, so I'm going to use loop for d in a document and it is going to return original content. Okay, so d in document and print d dot page content, this one. So load through all retrieval document here. Okay, and print the actual text content of each matching document with the help of this. So who created LangChain? So LangChain is a framework for building LLM application. It was created by the Harrison Chess. It helped in building AI apps quickly. Okay, and retriever equals to search engine for your private data. Okay, so now we use LLM here. Okay, so I'm going to import chatgrok here because I'm going to use grok. So from LangChain underscore grok I'm going to import chatgrok, and here I create one variable LLM equals to chatgrok and I pass model name. This is our model name, and print LLM ready. Okay guys, so here it is say LLM is ready. Okay, now in step 7, okay, rack chain, I'm just creating chain. Okay, so you can see here rack chain. I'm going to import chat prompt template for chat from LangChain core.prompt. Okay, I'm going to prompt chat prompt template. I'm going to use chat prompt template. This is just a simple chat prompt template. Okay, and LangChain underscore core, I'm going to use output parser and import output parser, that it will giving us output in a string format. Okay, LangChain underscore core runnable, import the runnable pass through. Okay, what is runnable pass through? We can search here. Runnable pass through in LangChain. Okay, array, what happening? Okay, you can see here runnable pass through in LangChain. This line, runnable pass through in LangChain. Okay, it return im it I mean return the input. It return the input received without any modification. Okay, so it will return the input without any modification. Okay, so after this, okay, so I create one function, format document. Here I pass the document, this document. Okay, this document, I already have content in document. Okay, I pass the content here inside the document. Okay, and here I'm going to join every page of content from the document. Okay, and return the page content here, return the page content here. Okay, and I got this content from the documents. Okay, and then join here. This is simple loop, guys. Okay, and now I'm going to create prompt equals to chat prompt template dot form dot from message. So here I pass the system message answer using only context, and human message. Okay, and human message I pass here context and question. Okay, so this is the human message and this is the system message. Okay, so this is simply prompt, and I'm going to create here chain means we are going to connect something in a sequence. Okay, so here I pass the in dictionary, I pass the context, and here I use retriever, this retriever, where is it, retriever. Okay, relevant result I got from the retriever. Okay, then I'm going to connect it format document. Okay, here. Okay, this is for like giving for format document. Okay, and here question I pass here runnable pass through without change it as it is. Okay, जैसे हमारे पास था वैसे ही send कर देगा without change. Okay, and here it is going to connect with prompt and then LLM with pipe operator. ये दिख रहा डंडा का, इसे डंडा है pipe operator. Okay, लंबा सा, and then again I'm going to connect this LLM to the output parser here. Okay guys, so this is the chain only. So print the rag ready. Okay, so rag is ready now. Now I'm going to test. So question is who created LangChain. Okay, so print the rag chain. I'm going to use this rag chain because हमने यहाँ पर सब पास कर दिया, LLM भी पास कर दिया, prompt भी and output भी. So I'm going to use this rag underscore chain. I'm going to invoke means asking something, and this is the question. Okay, so I'm going to run this. So it is giving answer. Harrison Chess created LangChain. Okay guys, so this is simple rag pipeline. First we just use this flow, user question, retrieve the document from the vector database, and we got the relevant result here. Okay, then LLM generate the final answer. That's it guys. Okay, so here we use API key here, and then we did embedding. Okay, and then with the help of this embedding we store vectors inside, we get our vectors and store inside the vector database. Okay, here we load the data and split the text small piece and store inside this vector db. Okay, then retrieve the relevant chunks or top relevant chunks from the retriever. Okay, then pass then we use LLM, and then we use LLM here. I write here code for LLM, and then I'm going to create chain. Inside this chain I pass everything, prompt, LLM and output. Okay, output parser, and here this is giving us answer. So this is basic rag pipeline guys. Okay,